Welcome. I teach art as a form of therapy. I've been doing it in my community for quite some time, and now I have video series. If you've been following me, great. I'm really excited to have you here with me today. I take ideas and I turn them into what they call experientials. I also give you themes and prompts, but I don't do the whole artwork for you. You do it. I just get you along into the game so you can feel good and relax and have fun, and it's doable. I practice positive psychology, and I am right now in school to become an official art therapist, but that won't happen for another year or so, but I want to disclose that. But I am connected to a huge body of research and people that can help me help you. And so I'm so honored to be here, and we're doing these videos, and please share it with other people. Now, today we're going to do what I love, nature journaling. Now, in art, traditional art, you draw for a product. But in art therapy, you do it for fun, you do it for feeling, you do it for release, you do it to figure things out. And nature journaling, if you love nature, is such a wonderful hobby, and also a really great way to observe the world around you. Now, I have here in our city, we have a great page on Saturdays that just does, and it's called Salon. Putting a plug here for you, Telegraph Journal in St. John, New Brunswick. They do a wonderful page. I don't know if it does in your newspaper, but they, right there, if you get the newspaper, they have in your paper, your local paper does shots or a whole page of nature and animals. Well, our community does, and that's a great resource. The other thing you can do for nature journaling is just get a magazine. Just look at anything. You don't have to be outside, but being outside is wonderful. You can also, this is what I do, this is a sketchbook, and it's just full of garden pictures of a friend of mine's garden who I dearly loved. She's no longer with us. She's gone to what I call the great creator. But I take pictures. Now maybe you have lots of pictures at home, or maybe you have postcards, or maybe you have people in front of gardens in your family photo album. Whatever, you can get a resource, and then I copy it. But I don't copy it exactly. I interpret the way I want to, the way I see it, the way I want to express it. And it's a form of spontaneous art. So one of the things about nature journaling, and actually I have a book on it, as you follow me in my videos, I bring a lot more than just the art. I bring ideas, and I bring concepts, and share. And so this journaling book, Keeping a Nature Journal, discover a whole new way of seeing the world around you. Now, it is very sort of arty, but the concepts and ideas to look at nature and really see is so therapeutic. And one of the ones of the quick exercises they have is contour drawing. And so we're going to do one just really quick. And I'm going to take this page right here. I'm going to take this is a Bohemian waxwing that was feeding on the crab apples in my neighborhood. This was Sue Hubert sent this into the Telegraph Journal, and I thank you very much, Sue Hubert, for sharing this picture publicly, because I've chosen to do that for the art videos today. Art is a form of therapy. Now, what do I mean by contour? It doesn't have to be neat. Matter of fact, the more you loosen up and work from your shoulder, the better, because most people, when they think of art, they have to get this, I call it the death grip, pencil grip. No, keep loose, just have a nice little rhythm. Whatever feels good for you, there's no right or wrong. Now, contour drawing, so we look at first the shapes. Everything is about shapes. So notice I'm drawing around and around and around. So there's the bird body, and now here's the bird's head. And I'm not worried too much about it being perfect. I just want to get it in. And it's sitting on a wonderful branch, so I'm just going to scribble in. And notice I'm not taking my pencil off the page. Don't care to. This is called drawing through it. Because when I paint, and I keep free and expressive, this is a wonderful way to draw. Just suggesting, not telling, just suggesting, just to keep your hand on the page and work from your shoulder. And voila, you've got a drawing. We don't care if it's a product. We don't care if you can put it on the wall. We want you to enjoy the moment. Be creative with yourself, with your feelings. And if you can get outside and see nature, great. Now I'm going to go in for some little details. And it could be close. Oh, my pencil broke here. We got another one happening. Don't you love it? And I'm just going to give some highlights. And so I'm good to go. I'm happy. Like I just got it down. The trick is, don't think so much. Shut down that left brain, which is the chatter, 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 and go into the right brain, which is the movie, the peace, the calm, the imagination. Just let go. Number one thing, because when you let go, and I've said this before, and I'll continue to say this, it reduces your nervous system. You calm down. And the more you sort of get into this practice, nature drawing, scribbling away. Scribbling's fun. Now it's not in the picture. I'm gonna put a bush down here. Notice I'm not thinking. I'm just putting it in. I'm scratching it. It's kind of fun. And maybe I want to put a big flower up here. Or maybe I'll call that the sun. It doesn't have to look like it. There we go. Yeah, that's great. I'm happy about that. Now then what I want to do is maybe I want to paint it. Do I want to paint it? Sure. Now, in my little, I call it my art pantry, I have several supplies. Not expensive. Some of them I've gone to a dollar store. Some of them I've gone to a big store that has a flower. It starts with a W. Take a guess at that one. And then we have what we have in this neck of the woods, an art supply store. It starts with an M. You probably know it, Michael's. So, but you don't have to. You don't have to have anything fancy. So I'm going to do paint. And these are red cherries over here, but I want to do them pink. And I'm just going to blob it down. Again, kind of be expressive. You don't have to have it. And I'm going to pick a green. Now, the reason I like paint, these are just watercolor paints, powder. They're fast, they're easy. They can get it down. And maybe I'm going to do some blue sky. I'm going to put that in. I'm just going to let you go. I'm going to leave you. Just going to give it a try. Look outside your window. Maybe you have a plant where you're sitting in your home that you want to draw. Think of nature as your friend, for art as therapy. We are so much in touch with nature. The more we go out and walk and be in nature, the better we can be. Healthier too. So thank you for joining me. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.